Good evening, everybody. How's it going, y'all? Well, this is my first time down the Riverdog. This place is awesome. Thanks for having me out, y'all. My name is Parsh. I'm opening the show. It's gonna do some original music. Come up from outside of Asheville, North Carolina. Yeah, it's a good spot. Been on tour with Rachel. Rachel Bateman is going to play tonight. Oh, that's who I'm opening the show for, in case you didn't read the poster. And it's been a fantastic couple of days. You know, like we were up in Columbus 2 days ago. Played last night in Peninsula, Ohio. Yeah, another spot I'd never been to. It was also fantastic. And that's the spot. Yeah, and went walking down the Cuyahoga River. 2 days in a row. You know, I think I made 10 miles on that thing. I'm sore. Long story short, it's been a fantastic run. Thanks for having me. She said, "Why's it gotta be so hard? Oh, why you wanna make it so hard? What if falling down was just falling down and not worth it after all? 'Cause we all got trouble, don't we? And we all cut from that same old ragged cloth. But I would take your ragged company over any other I've come across. So don't you dare go being happy without me. If you ever did, don't know what I'd do. 'Cause the only thing I know is any certain day, and ain't more than all that I knew. Yeah, everything I thought I knew. Yeah, everything I thought I knew. Yeah, everything I thought I knew before you were wrong. So wrong. So wrong. But that's it's alright. So drop your car keys down into the punch bowl. Oh, pick a walking stick out by the back door. Go cut a new trail up over that old road when ain't nobody looking for us. 'Cause I ain't got nothing to do today, and there ain't nothing in this world I'd rather do than go wandering up off into the backwoods or wherever you're leading me to. 'Cause how'd you pick up that broken sky so easily? How'd you trick that rose into blooming? How'd you take away all that uncertainty along with everything I thought I knew? Yeah, everything I thought I knew. Yeah, everything I thought I knew. Yeah, everything I thought I knew before you were wrong. Sorrow, sorrow, but that's it's all right now. the show, everybody. Well, hey. So, when I say I'm from outside of Asheville, North Carolina, I mean like way outside of Asheville. It's like 40 minutes away. It's an entirely different town, but it's a good place to be from. It's called Marshall, North Carolina. Yeah. A little red brick river town, sandwiched between the cliff and the courthouse and the river. You know, like we got 2 stoplights. Proud of them both. You know, like and it's a good place to be from, and yeah. In the great Southern tradition, I'll tell you that I love it so much. And every now and then, I look down that highway and I think, I'm going to go that way. So, it's been a hell of a couple of years, you know, like, sort of sitting out in the hills, you know, I acquired a lot of animals over the pandemic because you know, I've been out, you know, like, touring over the last, you know, like however many years, you know, like playing like 200 shows a year and reading composting books the whole way between gigs and whatnot, and I said to myself, if ever I get time, you know. And whatever 2020 was, and Lord, it was an awful lot of things, but it was also the year that we all got time back, you know. So I did it. I got rabbits and chickens, a dog and a cat, and I love it. And every now and then, I look down that highway and think, I need to go that way. This is about the road gets blocked over the ridge at the top from the snow, the ice and rain, and the water's coming up, but it doesn't matter none, cause this one isn't getting away. No, the dull and the quiet turn so sharp and silent now. I'm straightening my ears, I'm listening for the slightest sound. See, gonna hurt it once, it was just a song on the wind, and I've been chasing it round ever since then. Yeah, I heard it once, it was just a song on the wind, and I've been chasing it round ever since then. Here we go again. Following so long this siren song is the only road I know back home, and whenever it disappears, the only thing that I can hear are whispers of it on the winds are blowing. I used to go to work every day, oh, just praying for something more. Now I'm just that old cliche, wanna care for what you're wishing for. Oh Lord, see, gonna hurt it once, it was just a song on the wind, and I've been chasing it round ever since then. Yeah, I heard it once, it was just a song on the wind, and I've been chasing it round ever since then. Here we go again. ache in my head, it slacked off a little bit as I watched the failing of the moon. But the sun was still abed, but them clouds of red, they were lighting on like they were on fire. And I watched them burning like the lessons I've been learning from the offering we made to the meantime. Like la da 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 da, like la da 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 da, like la da 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 da, like la da 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 da, like la da 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 da. See, girl, I heard it once and it was just a song on the wind, and I've been chasing it round ever since then. Yeah, I heard it once and it was just a song on the wind, and I've been chasing it round ever since then. Yeah, I heard it once, it was just a song on the wind, and I've been chasing it round ever since then. And here we go again. I got somebody at the house taking care of the chickens, in case you were worried. It's a love help. There's an old time tradition happening up there. You know, like it's an old county, old hills, and an old river too. You know, like French Broad River runs right through town, and it goes on up. It's a northbound river, and the world headed south, it seems. You know? So I'm proud to call it home. You know, and I grew up there listening to a lot of folk and bluegrass and blues and old time music. You know, like and the way that it goes when you're a kid. You know, like you just don't appreciate how that is. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, and I'm gonna listen to some rock and roll. And got me a CD player and listened to Pearl Jam, and said, I'm out of here. Got about halfway out, I said, oh no, I was wrong. I was, head back. And so, in the way that I was describing earlier, you know, like I feel like all so often, like I got one foot in two different rivers, and I just sort of stand there, not choosing one or the other. I feel like I got one foot in the folk roots, old time music, and the other foot in just guitars and rock and roll. You know, and so I figured the thing to do is to write a sort of a bluegrassy number about rock and roll, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, Get away with me, God, live it till the morning, thing you're well. Get away with me, man, get away for thing that you yeah, so I'm gonna sit around all the day, watch the world just pass by me. I'm gonna sit around all the day, watch the world just pass by me. I'm gonna let it go now, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll now. I'm gonna let it go now, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll now. I'm gonna let it go now, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll now. I'm gonna let it go now, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll. Gotta live it till I'm all thing you're at. So I'm gonna light up this town, working the sun in my skin around, working hard, and any man seen ya, I'm gonna earn me a name for me. Working hard, any man seen ya, I'm gonna earn me a name for me. Then I'm gonna let it go down, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll now. I'm gonna let it go down, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll now. I'm gonna let it go down, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll now. I'm gonna let it go down, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll. up a hill and every morning at the bottom again. Always see him and never get close to him. Heavy old weight laid on the shoulder and thought I'd been punting, Lord. Thought the world gonna bring me down. Till the one day when the clouds opened up and I figured it out. See, I don't mind it, oh no, I'm gonna sing a little rock. I don't mind it, oh no, I'm gonna sing a little rock. I don't mind it, oh no, I'm gonna sing a little rock. I don't mind it, oh no, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll. Roll up a hill every morning and rock in. Always the hill when never get close. Heavy old weight lay on the shoulder and thought I'd been punting, Lord. Thought the world gonna bring me down. Till the one day when the clouds opened up and I figured it out. See, I don't mind it, no, I'm gonna sing a little rock. I don't mind it, no, I'm gonna sing a little rock. I don't mind it, no, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll. I don't mind it, no, I'm gonna sing a little rock and roll. I appreciate it. Change the mood up a little bit. Get a little spooky at you. Done drowned in the river. Somebody in the river and the rain coming down. Somebody gotta go and get her. I said somebody gotta go and get her. And should have known. Better get close when that water up like this. When that riverbank crumble beneath your feet, it's already too late to swim. Yeah, it's already too late to swim, Lord. Their body in the river in the rain coming down. Body done drowned in the river. Body in the river in the rain coming down. Somebody gotta go and get her. Somebody gotta go and get it. I said, Lord, was she with someone when she died? Or was she left all alone? Or was she someone mother, someone wife, someone child? How all he ever gonna know? I said, how all he ever gonna know? Let go down, body in the river and the rain coming down. Body gonna drown in the river. Yeah, body in the river and the rain coming down. Somebody gotta go get it. I said, somebody gotta go and get it. I said, lazy river, some would say. But that rain, she been coming down for days. And in every lazy river, you're sleeping in that water, you're laying in that river bed, there's a rage. Yeah, sleeping in that water, there's a rage. Down body in the river and the rain coming down, body done drowned in the river. Yeah, body in the river and the rain coming down, somebody gotta go get her. I said somebody gotta go get her, and I said that river foaming like a rabid dog. Yeah, she already tasted some blood today. Yeah, she already tasted some blood today. The gravel rock, make it quick, she gonna wash away. Yeah, pray. I said pray. I said pray. Coming down, body done drowned in the river. Your body in the river and the rain coming down. Somebody gotta go and get her. I said somebody gotta go and get her, and I said ooh, said ooh, said ooh. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
Very dark.
Figure I'll lighten up the mood from there.
That was good.
Got a little dark, you know. There's a fair amount of angst kicking around these days. I'll sing a hopeful angsty song, you know. This one's a new one. So in addition to acquiring animals over the pandemic, I wrote a bunch of songs and recorded them. And then I was gonna get it released, you know, like just any minute now. And well, Adele beat me to the punch, and she requires a lot of vinyl and. So all the presses are backed up, and then there's also supply chain issues and all that. I won't bore you with the details, but the point being, like, you're gonna have to like follow me on social media to find out when this album's coming out, because I don't know yet, you know. But I'm excited about it because I think the songs on it are pretty good, and this is one of those. Went on, walked down the railway by the river. I didn't have nowhere to go, was just open to see the trains. And I walked all day long, never saw nothing, 'cause they ain't running today, and I'm just running away, 'cause I don't wanna go home, 'cause I don't wanna be alone anymore. It's cooking for two, again out of habit. I even got so far as to go down that extra plate, and I lost my appetite when that happened, and I just put it all away. Could it all taste the same as it did yesterday and every other day since you went away tonight? Was up all night, just tossing and turning. I had a head full of you, couldn't seem to find my pillow. And I had arms full of nothing except for the yearning. Oh, they feel so wrong, I'm being so alone, so unalone. Won't you lay your lovely bones down in these empty arms? We can mend these tender hearts if you want to. If you want, honey, come on. Appreciate it. It's a little weird releasing new music every time, you know, it's sort of like, I don't know, I don't have any children, and that's on purpose. Well, that news came down about that just recently, and I'm real disappointed about it. So I figured, you know, like everybody ought to get a choice about that. But anyway, releasing music is sort of like my children, and you spend all this time, you know, like working on them, and then you just kick them out the door. And like, I say, hey, good luck. You know. Been working on these songs for a good little bit now, and seems to me like it's going pretty well, you know, because I've gotten them into a couple of receiving ears, you know, like, and I gotta say thank you for coming out tonight, you guys, you know, because song ain't much without the receiving ears to hear, you know, like, and the last 2 years have really underlined that for me, and so I appreciate y'all more than you know, because I play these little babies around the homestead, and the chickens never clap.
They appreciate it, I'm sure.
Like, I can't tell if they're paying attention or not. They do follow me around. But I always get the impression they're like, all right, you done? Where's the corn? You know? So, y'all don't have that vibe about you, you know? And I appreciate you more than you know. So if you ask me for corn later, I'm gonna be just heartbroken. This old one that I wrote for a friend of mine who was similarly afflicted with poetry, you know. He's a wandering man, he got a lit cigarette. It's burning in one and he got a truck and he liked driving it, Lord, he liked driving it because he's got this one rusty spot. They run well enough to keep that back door open wide. He got them bright blue eyes and they invite you inside. If you so inclined, but don't you walk in, don't you walk in smiling. Cause there are some things you'll never leave behind. And I watched you run, you made it all the way across the country. And I watched you run, you made it look like a day was something chasing. And I don't owe you nothing, but feel like I'm in your debt. And this world, it don't owe you nothing, or it might just hurt you less. So sidestepping all your fancy dancing, you feel like a brother to me. And now whether or not that's for better or worse, well, you don't get to choose your family. So I watch you go, cause I can recognize what I don't know. And I watch you go, cause I hope someday you find that home you're looking for. He's a wandering man, he likes that driving, he likes that highway, he likes that old sail. Ooh, about that rolling stone, how it ain't got nothing on, and it ain't got nothing on in it, no. Lord, he ain't got nothing till he's low down, rough and quick. And I watched you run, and you made it look like there was something chasing. And I don't owe you nothing, but feel like I'm in your debt. And this world, it don't owe you nothing, or it might just hurt you less. So slicing through all your bullshit, well, you feel like a brother to me. And now whether or not that's for better or worse, well, you don't get to choose your family. So I watch you go, cause I can recognize what I don't know. And I watch you go, cause I hope someday you'll find that home you're looking for.
Appreciate y'all. Figure I got time for a couple more. I should write set lists. I'll do this one from my hometown. It's sort of another one of those ones about, you know, sitting with one foot in two different rivers, and it also gives a fair description of what the town of Marshall is actually like just to sit in. It's a fantastic little spot. Learned, I didn't know this before I came on this trip, that y'all are bicycle people up here. You guys got lots of trails and places to ride those two-wheeled things around, and that's awesome. You know, we are too down there, but in a different sort of way, because my understanding, I don't have an affinity for the two-wheeled creatures myself, but I understand that people do around where I'm from, because the roads, they go straight up the mountain, you know, and so that makes it handy for everywhere else. You know, because you know, people show up there and they train, you know, and like we got bicycles just going down the highway, you know, and on these two-lane roads that I know from forever ago, and there's these big loops that people just do, and because the original use of the town of Marshall was as a drover road. It was a little stop off, you know, like people would run their donkeys and sheep and pigs and whatnot through the mountains and get them down to Charleston and sell them, I guess, or they'd buy them from Charleston and try to get them home. I'm not entirely clear on what they were doing back then, but I know that they had a stop off in Marshall, and the railroad kind of shut that down, you know, when it came through, and then the highway after that, and all of them run down by the river, and point being is that you can ride your bike around there until you get to that hill. So I was sitting downtown in this ancient old courthouse. They got the steps sitting out front with a bunch of benches, whatnot set up. It's kind of like a little half-acre, quarter-acre park, you know. And I was feeling sorry for myself because I was recording an album at the time, and I was a couple of songs short. And it was round about noon. Around about noon is about as close to noon as we get, you know, like, because the Baptists and the Methodists, they don't communicate much, you know, like, but they both got churches set up with bell towers, you know, like, and they both got different songs playing, but they both go off around about noon, you know. So that started happening, and that's not irregular, that's normal, you know, and it's awful sounding, it doesn't sound good, you know, except this one time I was sitting there feeling sorry for myself, thinking, God, I gotta come up with like a new song, or this album's never gonna get done, and I've spent all this money and I'm never gonna make it back again, and I gotta run out of this town, and people are gonna hate me, and what is my dog gonna think, and my chickens don't like my songs, and you know the way mine works, you know. And so this one time the bell started going, and you know that phenomenon where if you put like ticking clocks in the same room, eventually they'll all line up, and if you watch windshield wipers in the rain, you know, like this, occasionally for just a brief moment, your neighbor's windshield wipers link up with yours, and they're all wiping at the same time, and it's just a beautiful moment of synchronicity, you know. Well, the Baptists and the Methodists came together that day, and it reminded me of an old gospel song we used to sing in church, and I took it in, and then this song just fell out. In my mind, sometimes I buy a boat, and I go out on the ocean, and I anchor it someplace I find somewhere way offshore, and with no one near to bother me, I slip into that water and I swim until I can't see that old boat anymore. And I'm the only thing around, miles and miles of ocean. I'm just floating there and hoping for something I've left behind. But I ain't never bought no boat, and I don't know nothing about sailing. I'm just sitting on these courthouse steps waiting for the bell to chime, singing that old song like one folk used to sing. Comes floating into my mind sometimes like a distant memory, and I close my eyes and let the sound wash over me, just sitting and listening to bells of Marshall Ray. Sometimes I think I'd like to ride the rails upon a rusty train, not get off till I'm certain that I don't know where I am. Never stay one place for long, never go back again. Just let the rhythm of the riding rot away my old name. But I ain't never bought no ticket, never hopped no freight. I just watch them rolling into town and then slowly roll away, and I watch them as they go and swear to myself someday I won't be sitting on these courthouse steps waiting for those bells to ring, singing that old song like one folk used to sing. Goes rolling through my mind sometimes like a distant memory, and I close my eyes, let the sound wash over me, just sitting and listening to bells of Marshall Ray. Just sitting and listening to bells of Marshall Ray. Just sitting and listening to bells of Marshall Ray. Thank you, y'all. You're very kind. I got time for one more, and then Rachel Blackman's going to come up here and kick ass and do that thing that she does. It's been such a pleasure to be on tour with her. I'm excited for y'all for what you get to experience next. So stick around and enjoy yourself. But since I don't have a plan for this last song, you guys want to go up? You guys want to go down? Up. All right. Well, then let's go romantic, and I'll do this cowboy dream song because I had that cowboy dream, the dream where you're like, I'm gonna buy a horse and I'm never gonna be heard from again. you know. And I figured that if there's ever a setting for it, it's Montana, even though I've never actually been there myself. Still true, though I understand they sing it out there now, and so that undermines my whole never be heard from again idea, in a way that I'm super into. Thank you all so very, very, very much. My name is Pierce. This song's called Two angels came to me the other night in my dreams and told me this whole town is going under. Oh, you and me, though, we'd be free to go so long we never look back on our shoulder. So with you by my side, we could go for a ride. We could strike a match and not wait to watch it burn. We go running, we go flying out in it, got a great big old sky. Yeah, give me your hand, darling, I'll give you a world. Give me your hand, darling, I will give you the world. Yeah, we can move a Montana. Yeah, we can drop this airport and we can drive the back roads. Oh, when we get there, we gotta trade my truck for some horses. Tear down the nip fans in our way. Yeah, tear down the nip fans that we see. Yeah, and to be happy on something free. To be happy on something free. To be happy on something free. Yeah, you and me. Yeah, you and me. You and me. You and me. You know, I know that surprise has been coming for a while. You and I, we have always played for keeps. So we can keep on playing, darling. You know what I'm saying? It's a great big world and I like your company. So don't think, just take my hand and come with me. We can work in detail later if we work them out at all. You pick the music, I'll start driving out here. Got a great big old sky out there. Learn to fly it, we go low. Yeah, we can learn to fly it long before we fall. Oh Lord, we can move a Montana. Then we can drop this airport, we can drive the back roads. The whole way when we get there, we gonna trade my truck for some horses. Tear down the nip fans in our way. Yeah, tear down the nip fans that we see. Yeah, to be happy on something free. To be happy on something free. To be happy on something free. Yeah, you and me. As the hills, and here it come again. We played it singing, we played it to the hill. It was a beautiful line, but if I hear it one more time, I swear to God, I'm just gonna have to shoot someone. We've been beat so down, and we paid in this whole town. You rapped so many times, I believe it's so dead. But I can hear it, so can you. This great big old sky out there, inviting us to go swimming. Yeah, you and I, we gonna go swimming in there. Yeah, we gonna move a Montana. Yeah, we gonna drop this airport. We gonna drive a back roads. Oh, way we get there, we gonna trade my truck for some horses. Tear down the nip fans in our way. Yeah, tear down the nip fans that we see. Yeah, you'll be happy on something free. You'll be happy on something free. To be happy on something free.